Pawn family, what's up? It's Yigal. It's been a long time. I have not gone live in the group. One, because they took away my camera, and now I finally have a new camera. Excited to be with you. If you're here watching live, just give me hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, give me hashtag replay. Hey, Wildcat Pawn, thanks for joining us. And first of all, happy Friday. I hope you had an incredible week. But I want to make sure that you're not the type of pawnbroker who doesn't admit it. And let me explain what I'm trying to say. I've had thousands of conversations with pawnbrokers from all over the nation. And we have strategy calls where we go into depth on leadership, marketing, and strategy, maybe customer service, maybe what their big problems are. And the biggest thing I see from the successful pawnbrokers, as opposed to the ones who are stressed, overwhelmed, unsuccessful, not there yet, or want more, is one main thing, and that's admitting it. And so what I mean by that, right? I mean by when you are deficient in one area, your culture, your leadership, your marketing, your strategy, if you don't know what's happening, if you don't know exactly what you're doing, the most important thing is first to admit it. Any problem that you have, right? Whatever problem that is, when you go to a therapist and you're talking to the therapist says, okay, what's going on? And if you just bullcrap it, if you don't say the truth, then they can't help you. Well, this is the same in business. If you don't tell the truth about what's going on exactly and what's not working, then you can't fix it. For about 15 years, I went to every pawn convention under the sun. And we get to the bars and we get to the rooms, and we had conversations with people, and people would never say what's not working. They'd say what's working, but not what's not working. So I want to recommend to you that when you think about your business, even your life, we do this in the mastermind and in Boost, call it the clarity code. Think about what's not working in your life. What's not working in the business? What's processes? What systems? What pawn pirate shouldn't be there anymore? And when you think about that, then think about, well, what is it that I want? Right? What is it I want out of this manager? What is it that I want out of this procedure? What is it that I want out of this system? And then get the information to get it fixed. Because if you don't do this, I was in a mastermind of my own yesterday, and this lady said something incredible. She said, you've got to give yourself and other people GPS. So we asked what that was. And GPS stands for G, stands for goals and guidance. P stands for a plan. And S stands for support, systems, and strategies. So many of you are working without GPS, without clarity in your business. And if you want to grow, and if you want to be able to make it through 2021 with stimulus checks coming through, with not as many people needing cash, with whatever it is that you're going through, if you don't have clarity, you won't be able to give that GPS, that clarity to your team, who in turn will be able to give that clarity to your customers that you are the best option. So on a scale of 1 to 10 in the chat box, let me know, where are you in clarity with yourself and with your team? I'll say what's up to Seth. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Bob McCullough, thanks for being here. Mark Schmidt, thank you, man. I got a brand new camera. I'm super excited. Hopefully it looks nice. And Danny Z, love you, man. Thanks for being here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, just give me how much clarity you have. Right? How much clarity do you have in your processes and your procedures? How much clarity do you have in the way you speak to your management and your staff? How much clarity do you have? And what's the next step? Where do I go from here? What should I do next to grow my business? Right? Seth said it really well. He says, honesty plus clarity equals serenity. I love that, man. Right? You got to be honest with yourself. We talk about that all the time. You got to be clear with what you're saying, and that equals more peace of mind. All right? Danny says an 8, of course, hashtag mastermind. Seth says 8, of course, says mastermind. But if you don't have that, let me know. Just write clarity in the chat box and let's jump on a call. Let me give you some more clarity. Because if you don't have it, your team doesn't have it. If your team doesn't have it, your customers don't have it. And all that's happening is you're overwhelming your customer, your team member, and yourself to not know exactly what's next. with that said, I want to wish you guys an incredible, incredible weekend. And if you do want to chat with me, just go to pawnstrategy.com, down in the chat box. Just shoot me a message. You guys know how to get a hold of me. And let me know where you're at, because if you don't, you're not being honest with yourself, no clarity, and you might just get into a pickle. Stay safe, stay healthy. Love you all. I'm out of here.